Oh, boy.
Here it comes again.
I hear it. Well, I can't see you guys. Where is everybody?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Oh, there's two of us.
Hey.
Hey, there's three of us.
Yeah.
I didn't even know why I do the countdown. I guess it's just fun.
It's the nostalgia. It's the nostalgia. That's all.
I love that tune right there, though.
I wish it didn't sound like it was coming through a car phone.
You don't on my end.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, I know. It does on mine because of the call.
What's going on, everyone? You're tuned into the Just Let It Happen podcast. I'm A. Cortez.
Live fire.
And KBT.
And if you want to
Hey,
see
Dave.
our podcast page, pick up our merch, or give us a donation, go to JLIHPodcast.com. Oh, boy. Let's get our background music in there. Here we are. We had to take a break. And we are back. And we are back stronger than ever because this channel is going to be on a 5-day stream schedule. So before the end of this show, we're going to pick a second.
Hey, Uncle Dave.
Wait, what's going on, Dave? What's going on, Auntie Michelle? I see you in there, too. Who else we got in the room? I see 14 viewers so far, so...
Yeah, we're going to have a new viewer tonight, too.
Nice. Let yourselves be known. But we're going to a 5-day stream schedule, so how this works, before the end of this show, we are going to pick the second night that the Just Let It Happen main podcast airs. Then, during the week, KBT, Live Fire, or myself, or all of us will stream Call of Duty or any other game we decide to play, because we have to stream some games on this channel. And then also the new Just Let It Happen podcast morning show will begin on the mornings that I'm not working. And, if KBT's up, if he hasn't been up all night streaming, he'll be on with me. Sure, Live Fire will jump on the days he's not there, and hopefully Sarah will be joining us too. But we're going to start a morning show. The morning show is going to be very different. It's going to be a little bit cleaner. Mainly for the audio podcast. I want to have something. I want to go a different route just to try it, just to see it. But I want this podcast page to be streaming at least 5 days a week. I mean, we had a month. We started at, I think, 50-something followers on here. We had a month, 13 hours to go, and we are at 242 members of this page. Thank you all for your support and your love. We really do appreciate it.
Yes,
so if you like us, share us right now. Share this podcast with your friends. Tag us. Send it everywhere.
Everywhere.
And if you want to listen to it in the car or while you're on the go and you have a smartphone, every podcast app out there, every single one in every single country has the Just Let It Happen podcast on it now. All you have to do is search at symbol JLIH podcast or type it all out. We are literally on everything. I just want to be on satellite radio.
Hey, new share. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Peck. I'm pretty sure we'll be calling you, Crispy, at some point in this show.
Hi, Sarah.
What's going on, Sarah? Joe, did he get a webcam yet?
No. I mean, we haven't really had
Time.
Webcams are actually kind of difficult to get right now.
It's funny, when I was, I gave Laura one of mine because I went out to like Walmart and Target and even Staples just to look for a cheapy webcam for her to start her stream, and there wasn't one.
Oh, wow.
I could not find
the
one.
minimum price on webcams right now is probably like upwards of $150.
Well, I might have a new 4K webcam for you, Joe, me, and Brian. This woman from Amazon reached out to me on Facebook asking if we wanted to test a new 4K webcam.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about it on our show, and I was like, oh, hell yes. So I'm waiting for the details on that. That'd be freaking phenomenal. Even though we're not casting in 4K, the 4K camera has to be an improvement over these.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, as it is, I'm using KBT's old camera right now because
I have the same one. I mean, they work, but the next step up is like the Logitech Brio, which is like $250.
Damn. And that replaced the camera that you were using because you were on a lag.
No, you were using. You had the 4K camera for the Skype.
Oh, yes. That's right. That's the one that went to Laura because when she's doing her Dreamcatcher, she uses that one for the overhead shot. So it doesn't matter with the audio delay. And she got her own. She bought one finally off Amazon, her new webcam for her face view, which is awesome. But yeah, that'll be nice. We're up to 19 people in the room right now. Let's see if we can get that number up to 100. We have enough followers. Everyone share this shit. Let's go. So let's go around the table. Live fire. What's new in your world? What's going on? What's up?
Well, I lost what I would call my pool cherry. Well, hold on. Well, I finally fell in a pool.
I remember this.
Oh,
I forgot
God.
all about it.
So I was I was cleaning this pool, and it's like a rich guy's house too, and they had just left when I got there, so thankfully they didn't see me. But I'm cleaning, I'm sidestepping, skimming, and I'm listening to 102.5 The Bone, JP and whatever the other guy's name is.
Roger and JP,
yeah, and I'm laughing my ass off because they're making fun of this politician because she's talking like this and she's yelling like it was just like it was insane the way that this one dude had her down, and my sunglasses kind of tipped down, and as I took a step to the right, I just completely missed the cement.
You mean there was no cement there?
Yeah, exactly. I completely missed the cement. Yeah, and I just went, boo, just literally to the right. Fried my Motorola. I don't know if the speaker's still any good, but
I think the speakers.
yeah,
I think the speakers survived.
Yeah, the speaker's still.
I have
registering
one with
power.
I have one with a green line in the screen. You can have.
It still works though.
Yeah, it's perfect.
No, it works fine. It just has a green line.
Is it a Z?
Yeah, it's the same phone you
It's
had.
the same one you had.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Because he's got his S20 Ultra now. He's
Oh,
rocking
yeah.
the big phone
He's
again.
like, to hell with that. to hell with
KBT's
that.
finally like, screw all these guys. I got to have the better phone now. So KBT's
What's
got the
funny
best
is
phone.
I really am back because I'm already trying to get the Note now.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. The trade-in on my Note 10 here is a lot.
Dude, the down payment on phones is insane now.
It's
the way they're
ridiculous.
doing it.
No,
Yeah.
it's just as much as I put more down on my phone than I did my car. I'm not
You
even
wanna know how much
kidding.
I put down on this phone?
Damn
I'm
near-
not even proud to say it.
About a little under $1,000, I'm guessing.
Yeah, $730.
Jesus.
That literally is almost a down payment on like a 2013 Ford.
And I still owe about $600 on it.
Dude, that's a mortgage payment
What's
for a
funny
small
is
house.
the S20 Ultra is still more than the Note right now.
Is it?
Really?
Well, it's got
Yeah.
that extra
I think
camera
it
on it
has
too.
more in it.
The
The only
Note's
reason I wanted the Note is I missed my pen for editing.
yeah. Having the Tab S6 and having that S Pen.
Yeah,
I do a lot.
If I had one of those, I'd just rock that.
Yeah. Well, since we're here, KBT, what's new in your world? What's going on? What's up?
Not a whole heck of a lot. Got a giant moon behind me now.
It's not a moon.
It's
Not a
lights that are
moon.
screwing my camera up. That mess of a cabinet back there is going to be full of LED lights at some point.
I can't wait to see
But,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it turns to me. That's, oh crap! Thanks for the $15, Chris.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Where? What?
Thank you for the dono.
It hasn't
Up the
updated.
top.
It hasn't updated on my screen yet. But then again, I have
Well,
like
it said $15 above my head. When you went to that screen, it said, if you look above my head when you go back to that screen. I don't know if that's from recent.
Oh,
See
that's
right
his-
above my.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
his old
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
I just saw that, so I wasn't sure. You got to update that. Sorry. Well, thanks anyway. Thanks again.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks again.
I
Appreciate
didn't.
the
I didn't
donos.
get to thank Crispy on the show he did that with because I didn't see it because we were. It was that was the point
You
where I
need to
called.
bring my camera down.
What?
My camera's at like my chin.
Oh.
or my
Oh.
cheeks. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
Um.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a
Yeah.
huge deal. I mean, I can fix it right like this.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Because I got to go through. I have the screen cropped. So you don't see all the
Yeah,
Zoom shit
sorry.
in there. But
Oh,
yeah,
no, yeah, shit. All right, that's fine.
yeah. Thank you,
That's fine.
Crispy. I didn't get to thank you on the last stream because that's the point. I called
Now you can
Sarah
see
an
my lunch
asshole, and I
basket.
called the baby an asshole. I put the baby in the asshole bucket, so I missed that whole thing. But anyone else who wants to donate, it's JLIHpodcast.com. You can go right on there, make a donation if you choose to. We also have the merch store there. It's got some of it's got the old logo on it. Our new microphone logo is on there. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Check it out. Check it out. Everything Just Let Happen podcast. The links to the audio, merch, everything. JLIHpodcast.com.
Do we still have this straight out of?
Have you seen my hats yet?
No, I have not. You got hats? I
I got shirts too. I'm not thrilled with them, but I have hats and stuff. But
you want to share
You
a
can see
screen?
that.
You want to share a screen a hat? I got to see this thing.
yeah, you can. Well, okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me find it first.
See, Brian, this is the one.
Bathtub.
Oh, so I was playing with Google Meetings before the next show. We're going to use Google Meetings. It's so much easier, but I didn't have time to pipe in the audio because I just cleaned rat out of the hallway.
Right.
Oh shit! I have to do it on that side.
Damn rats.
I
Yeah.
can just do it. I can just tell you what to go to, unless that's a problem.
No, what
I
are we?
can just pull it up.
Either one.
It's killerbathtub.com.
I should have known that.
And then click on the merch tab up top.
Well, I like your
have the gray
theme.
and blue one.
Let me go.
I have the gray and blue one, and I have the black one.
All right, there we go. So that's KBT's page here.
No, you gotta click on the merch up top. Up
Top.
top
Oh,
to the
merch right
right.
there. Okay.
I gotta work on the website. It's crap.
Oh, I love the
Um,
shirts and the hoodies. Oh, that's badass.
Oh, yeah. That is
That's
sick.
badass right there. Oh, hell yeah. I got to get me one of these.
That hat, I like that. That's embroidered. That's not a sticker or an iron.
Oh, that's going
It's
to
an
be
actual
sweet.
embroidered hat.
Is that the max
So
size
this-
you can do the logo in?
I kind of. I mean, you got to think that's gonna be. You remember like how fitteds and stuff were
Yeah.
like all embroidered. That's how that's gonna be. In the black one to the right.
I want to go out somewhere like to an event or a concert somewhere
wanna
and
tone
see a
down
chick
the
wearing that
shirts a
shirt.
bit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be cool. I want to tone down the colors a bit, like for some of the shirts, because I know it's really loud.
No, I
But
like it.
The
I
reason
like
I
it.
had to go with blue and gray with the hats was that was the only colors they offered. They don't have any of the neons. But if you look at the black hat to the right of that bag,
That
I
one.
like that one too. That's embroidered as
sharp.
well.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, ours aren't up there yet. Ours right here. Well,
And
we
then
have
the
it up.
backpack.
Ours is See, let me open the whole
Yeah, those
store.
are cool. I like
Yeah.
how they're more plain. You don't have to freaking.
Remember
you don't
this-
have to go to Space Mountain to wear it.
You remember that shirt, Brian?
Yeah.
That's one of the only old shirts. No, there's one other old shirt that crossed over on here.
Hopefully, they're straight out of.
This is my favorite so far. I love this shirt. That the microphone's there. I
Yep.
did that in Photoshop, and then Just Let It Happen Studios on the back. I like that one too. And then we have the zip ups. These are the shorts I was telling you about, Brian.
Oh, nice, dude! I need a pair of those.
JLIH stretchy shorts.
I need a pair of those.
I knew you were going to be the first one to say it. Sarah wants a pair too. I love the hoodies too. The hoodies came out good. The Just Let Up Studios, and then this one's got that in the back. I do have to. I took down a lot of the old podcast stuff. I'm gonna update it with the newer stuff.
You got to do the straight out of.
I don't know. I gotta look at that because you're gonna notice a lot of those shirts have been pulled from stores over rights issues. So we got to be very careful with that.
Like when I made my hats and stuff, they made me sign a thing saying that nothing was copywritten because that is my logo.
Yeah.
I made it. It's not where I want it to be, but I own that logo. So
Yeah. Did you end up getting the original logo
no, the guy won't get back to me.
still? I like that
Yeah, it's
logo
like
too.
I thought of just you. Yeah, me too, but it's not mine. So
Yeah.
I was originally just gonna keep running it, and then I'm like, no, because knowing my luck, something's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I pulled a lot of our old shirt, like the gin shirt with the camel and all that.
Yep.
That part of that was an old logo from something that I can't post that. The straight out of shirts, I pulled those because I know they're having issues with those. But I want to design all new things. This is a new era for us, so we should start fresh. I love our new look. I love the covers. I love where we're going, and
Well,
I definitely
what's-
need a KBT shirt.
Yeah, I got to get one of those hats.
What's nice now is Streamlabs is promoting the Fiverr artists that that are supported by Streamlabs or whatever. So when you're making your merch or you're trying to come up with a logo, you can get some of those artists as graphics designers to work with you, and they're approved by Streamlabs.
That's
nice.
awesome.
To make your logo, which I'm gonna have them do once I'm in a better place. I mean, some of them are cheap, some of them are like less than $50. But.
Yeah, the one thing I did like, I'm gonna pull it up here. Give me two.
One thing I am going to be doing is, I think I've already decided, is a Cold War giveaway.
Oh yeah.
I'll be giving away I was thinking about one copy, but then I was like, screw it. I'll see if I can get up the money to do one of each platform: PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
That'd be awesome. So on the note of graphic designers, my sister's channel, she had someone design and do this. And
yeah, exactly.
Each individual piece is a separate piece. So when we go and do the merch store for her channel, I can use all the pieces of this. She's got several variations of it. I like this one too. The graphic designers are really good that they have. So that's what she ended up doing on hers. And she's doing it for her gaming channel too. I know that one's being worked on.
Oh yeah, what's she doing for that again? The farm.
She did Mario Kart the other day with my brother-in-law, and then she does a lot of the Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch.
Animal Crossing, that's what it was.
Yeah, and Natalie just found out you can put it on the Wii U because I fired up the Wii U and I updated it because I found the cord for it,
Yep.
and she can do it on there. So
Nice.
yeah, now she wants it, but she's still grounded from that.
That was a console. That was a console that should have taken off farther.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I like it because you can just pick it up and take it with you.
Yeah,
I mean, the
and
Switch
then-
is like that too.
It
I
is
love
the
the Switch.
console.
And then you drop it in.
Yeah, and
it
it's
goes
on
to
the TV.
Yeah.
And it does the Netflix and the Disney Plus and all that too. It's like, why am I going to get another Roku for a room? I don't need it. Whenever she gets her TV back, she's fine with that.
Yep.
But what's going on with me? I'm gonna get my cabinets finally. The check is on its way. I should have it tomorrow or Tuesday.
I get to cook.
And then I gotta wait a few days for it to clear. But the cabinets are at Lowe's. They're ready. The countertop, I just have to measure the sink.
Yep.
And so it's one big thing. So they're gonna cut the length, then they're gonna cut the sink hole that goes on top. But then there's two side pieces on the two sides of the refrigerator where the pantry cabinet is. So they gotta chop two ends off of that. But the main thing is that sink hole. It has to be done right. And I just noticed, why isn't the chat?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Oh, and another thing about the sinkhole, we could just bring the sink to them.
No. I got to measure the distance, like where the sink is sitting.
You're a sinkhole.
You're a sinkhole. Shut your sinkhole.
Yeah, you shut up, you sinkhole.
Sinkhole de Mayo. What movie was that one
Sinkhole
from?
de Mayo.
Oh, that was from This Is the End.
This is the end, maybe.
Yeah.
God, I
When-
can't look at a webpage without my face. Look, I'm welding.
yeah, that's
That's why
why.
I'm welding.
That's why I come on like an hour before. I dim everything. Every monitor here is on
It's
the
not
lowest.
even, dude. That's my monitor doing that.
That's
That's my
insane.
monitor doing that.
That's a bright ass monitor.
No, it's just a shitty ass camera.
Oh yeah, but
If it was monitor, I'm surrounded by monitors.
Yeah. If Joe
I
would
also have 2 studio lights on.
True. The studio lights definitely make a difference. Huge difference in your camera
Well, it
there.
also helps the back pop because the more light you have in front of you, the more you separate the background from the foreground. Like, I'm not going to be as dark.
Yeah.
If your main lighting's behind you, you're going to be like really super dark. But
Right.
if your main lighting, if you front light yourself,
There we go. Comments are
Hey.
back. You're gonna
Yeah,
you said you were gonna wrap that image around more. You're gonna add more to that, right?
I'm going to put another tapestry over here.
Nice. Too bad your Killer Bathtub logo is not on a giant one.
Oh, that I could probably do that.
That'd be badass right there. That'd be badass.
So Bane said that the chat box is black for everybody.
It's
Yeah.
now working.
All right.
I
This
just
should be working.
because when I was streaming Call of Duty with Joe, the chat was getting in the way of everything, so I put it on the message fading. And since I'm using the same Streamlabs account, when I switch, the chat box is the same. So I had to switch it back. That's what I just did.
Okey-dokey.
But I don't know why it didn't reload the old messages. But whatever. At least we have it now. It's there, which is nice. But the cabinets are coming
Yeah,
in.
and-
The rat problem's getting taken care of, thanks to the Couchain family. We're gonna see if they follow
Dude,
through with that.
that is the craziest fucking thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I lived on farms and never had a problem like this. Ever.
I lived in Holyoke and
the-
never had a
well,
problem like this.
It's crazy, dude. It's
Oh.
like they're. I don't even understand.
We got to do a pool boy shirt.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I already started on a live fire shirt, and it is a pool boy inspired shirt. I started that like a week ago. I've been playing with designs right along, so just wait.
Oh,
Pool
I still
boy
have my
Brian.
hospital band on.
Do you?
Yeah, that was an interesting event.
Yeah, I love before the show KBT was talking about it, but I love this comparison. And I know exactly what he was talking about because I've been in the courthouse more times than I.
Care to
Yeah.
mention?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you walk into Winter Haven Hospital, there's a security guard there, and then it's set up with the metal detector, just like when you walk into a courtroom. You walk in, you see the security guard, you got the buckets to put your shit in, and then you walk through the freaking metal detector. It didn't even click in my head what I was doing. I just saw the metal detector, emptied my pockets, walked through, did everything. He was like, "Oh, don't forget your stuff." He was so freaking. He was surprised that I knew what I was doing because he couldn't keep up. But it comes from back in the day when I used to have to go check in with my probation officer or various people I know in court that needed me to help them or whatever. But it was just second nature. But since we're talking about me in the hospital, might as well go into what happened. And it'll be quick because I still don't even know what the hell it was. But I was, on my bed watching TV. My friend called me from Alabama. He's a third shifter. And he's third shift to us, but they call it second shift, which is crazy. He gets out at like 2 a.m. But
That would be third
so
shift
he
to
usually
me.
calls me on his ride home to stay awake, and then we play video games for a couple hours. I go back to sleep, whatever. So he called me like he always does, and I decided to sit on the floor. And I'm talking on the phone, and I feel my leg starting to fall asleep, whatever. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be fun to stand up. Well, I get up and I get off the phone. I start walking around the house and stuff, and I can't get the feeling back in my leg, like at all. And it's beyond pins and needles. It's like I fully cannot feel this limb. And I'm like, okay. Then it started hurting behind my knee, and then a bunch of other stuff started going on. And I'm like, okay, this is starting to seem like a blood clot. And so I started freaking out a little bit, as I do, because I have medical related anxiety problems from when I was in the hospital for the whole ARDS thing. But so I'm going through in my head what I have to do. So finally I got to the point where I woke Crispy up at 4 a.m. and I'm like, dude, there's something wrong with my leg. I need to go to the hospital, I think. And I was really fucking scared because like my leg was cold and dead pretty much.
I hate that feeling.
Or to me it did. Get to the hospital, go through that whole thing. They wired me up, EKGs, they ultrasounding all my arteries in my legs and stuff, and nothing's wrong. No blood clots, no heart attack, no stroke. My blood pressure's good. It was just high when I was there, and then they watched it taper off. But they waited for me to become relaxed and in a controlled thing, and they said my blood pressure was fine, no diabetes, none of that shit. And that I probably just stressed out one of the nerves in my leg or whatever. And the doctor himself said he's a tall, thin guy. And he said he had it happen to him when he used to read his, whatever he would read on the toilet or whatever. And he had it happen where his leg was numb for a couple of hours. So, but I had a pretty good scare. I thought I was, I was going to be there for a while, but thank God it wasn't. I'm all good.
No,
For a
glad
gross,
you weren't.
disgusting fat guy like me, I'm doing okay on bill of health, I guess, kind of. I mean, better than I thought I would be. I definitely thought I'd be leaving with a bag of prescriptions, at least blood pressure medication, but nope.
So I'm going to try something. My sister did it, and we're going to see if it works for us. I think this gets published in the chat.
No, Megan, we didn't get any hurricane
My
damage.
poll was set. We didn't even get a hurricane. I'm going to pop on the stream and see if it worked. But in theory, there should be a poll in the chat now. Does anyone see that? Or is it?
Your audio changed.
Did it?
You got weird. It could be on my end.
Possibly.
Yeah, there's a poll.
There is. Okay. Just Let It Happen podcast. Yeah, I got rid of a lot of the pages we don't use. I'm trying to simplify my life here now. Let me open it and then shut the volume off because I know we're going to do feedback. Where do you see the poll?
It just popped up over my screen.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So on the
sees
bottom
it,
of the
but can't
screen,
click.
I'm going to leave that up for a while. What night should we do the second podcast? It'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We're going to let you guys choose the day that obviously gets the most. That's the night we're going to do the second podcast. It might be earlier than 9
It's
because,
gonna have to be.
yeah, live fireworks in the morning. I have to get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. KBT operates on all hours of the day. There are days I'll
Yeah,
call
I
him at
don't
like
really
3
have a
o'clock.
sleep
He's
schedule.
done. And then there's days he'll call me at like 7 in the morning. Like, what's up? You want to shoot shit? Sure, why not?
That's usually when I see you on.
Yeah. So you guys choose. I'm going to leave that up there for a while. That is so cool how that works. So
Yeah,
I never used the Facebook Live dashboard before, and that's what I'm using for this.
Yo, KBT, you're gonna have to
Oh,
come and
yeah.
play some Blackout with me.
What about KBT?
You're gonna have to come and play some Blackout with me.
Oh, wow. We got votes in already. So far, Friday's winning. Friday's winning right now. So cast your vote. We're going to leave that in there for a while. Oh, that's so cool how I can see that. Friday just got another vote. Friday just got 2 more votes. This is so cool.
Live fireworks on a sandwich. I love it, Megan. I love it.
So when I chose a topic for this show, and it's mainly because of the Batman trailer, or we're gonna backtrack a little bit. We were gonna talk about Marvel versus DC, mostly like television movie universe, because that's more in our alley. Yes, I was a comic reader. Live Fire's a comic reader. I don't know, KBT. Were you comics back in the day, or were you
Negative.
negative? So KBT.
I wasn't really allowed. Well, selectively, I wasn't really allowed to get into it.
Yeah. And then the day we were going to do the show originally, I had to work late, and then KBT had his hospital visit. Black Panther died. 43 years old, I think he was, of colon cancer. So,
Oh, snap.
yeah, the one.
Really?
God.
Yep, he died. 4 years he's been battling this. He died.
I don't think it was. No, it couldn't have been colon,
Colon
cancer.
cancer.
No, it couldn't have been. No, it was coronavirus.
Yeah, no, it was Corona.
The new. Yeah, I'm excited about the Riddler. Now, Jim Carrey did by far the best Riddler.
Oh yeah.
I know they're going with the darker tone. I know what comics they're going into on this. My big thing when they KBT disappeared. When they cast,
Yeah, I know.
when they did
Blowing
this,
my nose.
they chose the Twilight dude, Robert
Edward.
and everyone immediately was like, nope, nope, nope. Sparkly vampire man can't be Batman. And I was on board with that. And then they released like set pics.
Before you go with that, I saw a meme today that says, "I guess vampires really can turn into bats." Yeah,
I wonder if that was a marketing strategy on their part, taking him.
maybe.
See, normally if this was the old show before all these hardcore rules, we'd already be playing the trailer. Yeah, he was in Harry Potter first, yes. But the first thing that came to mind, now mind you, I just rewatched the Twilight series with Sarah, and the story is good. I still don't like the sparkly vampire thing, but as you get through it, you see less of that because they found out, guess what? It's stupid.
Yeah.
The werewolf side of that, the whole Twilight thing, the story was good. I really did enjoy the story, especially when the dude from Stargate Atlantis, the big dude there, oh, finally. And he gets dismembered. I was like,
anymore.
yes.
Hey, Dean.
What's going on, Dean? But when he was first cast as Batman,
What's up, Dean?
I was like, oh, fuck no. Nope, no, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
When you told me, I was like, come on.
Yep. But then I saw the trailer and I saw the images as him as Batman. I think this movie is really going to restart his career because ever since Twilight, he's been associated with roles like that. They only want to cast him in that kind of role.
Yeah, the pretty boy role.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here he looks dark. He looks beaten. He looks vengeful. And then I saw that trailer.
Oh, yeah. I am vengeance.
And I almost shit my pants. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm going to publicly say this. I want to go see Batman. Now, the cool thing that Warner Brothers did, because the DC universe, they tried to be like Marvel. Warner Brothers pulled Batman from that. So Batman can no longer be in the DC like cinematic universe. Warner Brothers pulled Batman as a single entity back. And I don't think they should have ever given it up. I think he's going to do well as Batman. I like how they're not going through the origin story again for the 8 millionth fucking time.
Yeah, right?
DC, I think, really fucked up. I think they tried too hard, too fast. They tried to catch Marvel. Marvel did it over, we're in 13 years now, and they did it slowly, like piece by piece by piece.
And it also wasn't really all at once. Yeah, come in.
And it was done out of order too, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman's superpower is money.
Yeah.
Crispy!
Hey, Crispy's the beer fairy tonight.
Crispy is the beer fairy.
Crispy's the beer fairy.
Beer fairy.
My favorite Batman is Michael Keaton, hands down. I think Michael Keaton did the best Batman. And the one thing that excites me about the TV universe is the image of Michael Keaton standing in front of the Flash as an old man. Michael Keaton is coming back to Batman on the TV side. I can't fucking wait.
I can't wait, yeah.
They're talking about bringing that multiverse stuff into a movie with him. Now, Ben Affleck was a great Bruce Wayne. Absolutely. He was a horrible fucking Batman.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He was just shit as Batman. But he was a phenomenal Bruce Wayne. Now, if Batman stayed in the DC universe and they kept like Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne and then he's training like the new Batman and have Robert do that, they could have done that.
They could pull that off.
Yes.
Great.
But Warner Brothers like, fuck you, give us our Batman back. And they took him back. And I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. The Michael Keaton thing, though, oh, my God.
Yeah, when I saw that picture you showed it to, I was just like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Because I will have to say that I really did enjoy Michael Keaton as Batman. I, really...
Yep.
There was no doubt in my mind he was Batman.
So even looking at... actually, I think I can pull an image up. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds here.
Him and the guy that did with Liam Neeson. Shit. What was his name?
They put Hamill in the Flash multiverse as the Joker, which he was. Yeah, Mark Hamill's been the Joker the longest out of anyone. Period.
Yeah, Dean's the Batman guy.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so excited for this Batman, and I didn't think I was going to. I'm trying to find.
I didn't even know they put Mark Hamill in the Flash as the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Most voiceovers for Han Solo are done by
Mark Hamill, yeah. Which I love. I love his when Mark Hamill did Han Solo in the bad lip readings.
Yeah.
And Harrison Ford just like, I don't watch that shit. Hope he did good. The Pennyworth TV series, I haven't seen the trailer yet. I gave up on DC. Until I heard Warner Brothers was pulling Batman out of that universe, I got excited. Then they announced Robert, and I was like, nope, fuck that. Fuck that. Nope.
And then you saw the trailer.
And I saw the trailer, and I was like, yep.
They need to let that out by Christmas, not next year.
Yeah, well, they're still filming it. Can I make this full screen?
Not gonna lie. I'm super excited that all the Black Ops 4 pansies now have to play Warzone like the rest of us.
I mean, he looks like, for a young Bruce Wayne, he looks nothing like he does in Twilight. I think he's going to do well in this. His voice for it, just...
He looks like he should be in fucking My Chemical Romance. I'm mad at my dad.
Well, as I said, because of Twilight and like Harry Potter and stuff, he's been pegged for specific type of roles. I think this is really gonna. If he does this right, it's gonna. Yeah, he does look like the Crow. Actually,
it is gonna excel him if he does this right.
Yeah, and I hope he does. Like we thought, like from that one scene with Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor, we thought she was gonna do good, and then she was complete shit after the first episode. Yeah. First episode, she was great in. After that, it was complete shit.
It looks like Edward Scissorhands.
Kind of.
Oh God, that's great.
I'll
be right back.
I'm pulling up the image I saw. This image right here. This got me going big time. Joe, look at Michael Keaton in that bat suit again as an old man. That is fucking badass. That is badass.
Funny. That's pretty funny.
Bring up. But no, I'm excited. DC, I think, really fucked up, but Batman is probably the only thing that's really going to save them. Aquaman, Jason Momoa is Aquaman. He made Aquaman cool, and if he continues to be Aquaman, like on his own side movies, I think that'll play out. But DC tried to be like Marvel, and they failed miserably. There's no way. No way.
This isn't really my topic, but
no. Well, you've seen the Michael Keaton Batmans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. Fuck the new Batman. I just want to see Michael Keaton in that suit again. I think that'd be fucking phenomenal. And I know they're doing it and they're planning it and they're filming it. And it's exciting. Val Kilmer, I don't know. I was iffy with his Batman. I was iffy. I mean, he wasn't Michael Keaton. He pulled it off. He was a good Bruce Wayne. He was a decent Batman. I didn't like Clooney as Batman at all. He didn't sound like it. I don't think he was really Batman. Val Kilmer was closer. Michael Keaton, hands down, he's my Batman. First Batman I saw.
I still love Fluffy's skit about Batman. No, he's not the best superhero. He's the creepiest superhero.
Bring on bat nipples. Shit,
I am Batman.
Sarah and I have been watching.
See, same voice.
Sarah and I have been watching all of his stand-ups and his TV show.
That's good. It's good for kids.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Teenagers.
My big question with Marvel now, once again, the only Marvel movie I have not seen yet is Black Panther. Have not watched it yet.
I'm not going to watch it.
Are they going to recast him? Are they going to actually kill him off in the series? That's the question that's been going around. I have no fucking clue. Not a clue. What do you think they're going to do, Brian? Prediction wise?
For what?
Are they going to recast Black Panther or are they going to kill him off in the Marvel universe? That's the question at hand right now.
Well, considering the monetary value of Black Panther, I think they might try to recast him. That would be my prediction. He really did, like, his independent movie actually did very well.
Did it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. But, I mean, if you want to look it up, go ahead and look it up. But there was a following. I mean, I get the concept.
Whoa, what audio get louder?
I don't know.
Do not know.
Hey, Brian, what do you think of this image right here?
Oh,
Your audio got dumb loud.
I just got goosebumps.
I know, right? I can't wait. So, yeah, the exciting things are coming from the DC universe, at least with Batman, now that Warner Brothers has pulled it back.
Well, I hope they don't drop the freaking ball, though. I really do, because, like, DC kind of let me down on a lot of stuff where Marvel really picked me up.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Marvel, hands down, they did it right. And it happened kind of by accident. They just made Iron Man to make Iron Man.
Yep.
That wasn't even fully funded. That was a lot of favors, donations on a startup company. It was their first movie.
And look at it.
Yeah.
I'll still stop on, like, if I'm watching actual TV and it's on, I'll stop.
Wait, where are you going, bud?
He's going.
Oh, husband things.
Husband things, yeah. I don't know why the chat's not recovering the old thing. It's actually kind of annoying. Always show messages. They're there. Normally it does its quick scrolly thing through all the comments and puts them back up, but whatever. As they come, we'll see them, and we got the chats open there also. Another thing I'm excited
I don't
for.
have YouTube open.
No. KBT.
Yes.
Have you actually, I know you haven't because you're mostly on the gaming stuff now. So Star Trek Discovery Yeah, they screwed up and they recovered from that. Picard was fucking awesome.
I'm going to cut you off real quick there just so we can cap off the Black Panther thing.
Oh, go for it.
International Hall.
See you, Auntie Michelle. Love you too.
The movie internationally, including domestic, of course, $1.2 billion.
Jesus Christ.
$1.2 billion.
Yeah, but from seeing Black Panther in the other movies, he made that role.
Mhm.
I don't think it'll do as good recasting him.
Let's just throw Wesley Snipes in there. It'll be all right.
Oh shit. But for those of
Give it
you,
to Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
motherfucker, why do you look like fucking Fury over here, motherfucker? Now you look nothing like him. You guys could be the same person.
Bullshit. I got two eyes.
Or James Earl
Jones.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Iron Man, I am your father.
Yeah, I am Black Panther.
Oh shit, I could see that too. Morgan Freeman.
I was gonna say him. I was searching for his name, but I couldn't fucking find him in my head.
But when it comes to like the Star Trek side, you want a funny ass fucking show, you need to watch Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yes.
It is an animated series. It's very adult and it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
You'll laugh.
Fan fiction.
No, it's actual Star Trek. It's the first
Yeah,
animated.
that was a question.
Yeah, no, it's actual Star Trek. Picard season 2 looks good, and I'm excited for Strange New Worlds. They're doing the Pike series on the Enterprise before Kirk. A lot of the things we loved as kids are coming back, and they're coming back better. And yes, I'm in a lot of the Star Trek groups, and I see all these people, oh, Star Trek never did this, and they never swore, and they never did this. Bullshit. Kirk fucked everything. Riker fucked everything.
Yeah.
The first swear word in Star Trek was in the
broadcast law was a lot different back then.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
They danced around things. We knew what they were saying, but they couldn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Discovery was the first swearing Star Trek." No, it wasn't. I'm gonna recap Star Trek Generations right before the Enterprise hit the ground. Here's Data. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Double dumbass on you, Kirk and Spock. It's always been there.
Yep.
I hate these little fuckers. Like, that's not Star Trek. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's exact. We've always Kirk and Riker fucked everything, but we've always wanted to see the alien sex scene. What did Discovery give us? A full-on Klingon sex scene.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's like that's real. It's real there. Then her saying like "fuck you" to Picard. No, that's real life, people. And if you're, I hate the little fucking yuppie people like that. Oh my god, it offends me.
Oh, they said doo doo.
They did.
You don't
Shit.
want to get me started.
Oh, on what? Let's go. I gotta hear this now. What are we starting up? And he puts his
No,
shades
no.
on.
I'm just saying, people complaining about shit. I could go for days,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could.
especially in the Call of Duty realm.
Oh, when I was playing,
People bitch about wanting to have a better game and a fucking better running game, but then they bitch about updates. It's like, you motherfuckers. Like,
Right?
shut up. Stop being little whiny bitches. Do the fucking update and play your game. Why you gotta bitch about the update? How's it supposed to get better?
Well,
Yeah.
The thing that pisses me off about like Modern Warfare is like, I don't play it a whole ton. I go on there every once in a while, but
Probably should.
every time I go to play a game, it's a 56 gigabyte update. Every single
Yeah,
freaking
it's
time.
because Microsoft. Well, that last update was fixing broken code that was released.
Oh.
With
you notice we don't
so
lag,
they had
and
to- they couldn't just patch over what was wrong. They had to rewrite the whole thing.
That's right, hackers.
I
It
like.
didn't actually take up 56 new gigs. It rewrote 56 gigs.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I like how when we go in upstairs a shoot house now, you don't fucking freeze.
Yeah. I mean, dude, the game's broken. I mean, the task they're taking on, creating a game that's half free to play. I mean,
Yeah.
and nobody's talking about the graphics engines and stuff like that, because a lot of the guys who stream it play it competitively, so they dumb down all the graphics, they dumb down all the settings. But if you've ever, I mean, it's an amazing game. I've played it in Ultra before, and I didn't really have much latency issues.
I got called a hacker finally, And
everybody calls.
Everyone's like, I'm not. I'm
You
like, dude,
can
I'm playing on a
identify-
PC.
There is a known there's a difference between modding and hacking. Hacking, you're physically changing code. Modding stands for macros on demand, meaning like a button combination that's launched by one single button on demand, which technically macros aren't hacking. They're not changing the game in any way. You're just manipulating your controller. So let's say that these control mod fucking boxes that you can buy now that snap to your controller for $40. I mean, they can make you God mode kind of, and it's actually at the point right now, you cannot use modded controllers on PC.
Nope.
I tried it, can't do it. And they pretty much only on console. Right now, it is easier to hack on console, mod on console than it is PC. You can run hacks on PC, but that's breaking the law.
Yeah.
You have to buy and manipulate the fucking code and all that shit, and I'm not messing around with that. The reason I got this Control Freaks pack is I wanted to really see what people were using, what people were really up against. I never got to use it, but I got access to the websites and shit like that to see what you can do, and it's crazy. I mean, basically it's kind of along the lines of the old turbo controllers with some enhancements. Because the reason they aren't technically illegal is they're mimicking button presses. They're not changing anything in the game per se. They're running a virtual... It's not even a virtual controller. It's a physical controller. It's just a chip that's launching fucking button combinations as you tell it to.
Yeah.
So even with your recoil adjustment and shit, like you have smart recoil. You can put it in no recoil mode, which basically is just the controller aiming down for you. And auto aim, all this other shit, it's crazy. But the hacks, you can identify if you're getting shot from across the map by someone you can't even see, or someone that didn't see you. You look at the kill cam, they got iron sights and they're fucking halfway across the map.
I hate
clearly
that.
They're running an aimbot.
Oh yeah.
But and also you can watch it when people are playing. People on controller, even if they're really good, if you're aiming here and you drop down or shift to the side, they still have to like zigzag to you. Or people with a mouse still have to snap to you. Whereas an aimbot progressively just smoothly follows you. Like anywhere you go in that target area, it's going to follow you. You're not going to miss. So if while you're moving, somebody's not missing, they're either lucky or they're running some shit. And right now, you know, Activision's getting a lot of crap for not having an anti-cheat software, but I don't know how they're supposed to run an anti-cheat on console, and I think that's where the line in the sand is right now. But even though there is a lot of hacking and stuff involved, there's a lot of fucking good players too.
Yep.
So the hacking goes up and down. It's always going to be there.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Modded controllers, unfortunately, you blame consoles for that. PC takes all the shit all the time, but realistically, it's not us. And dude, and on this very same website from the fucking piece you can buy at GameStop, they also had links to sites where you could actually physically get game hacks for your Xbox or PlayStation easier than PC, because PC you have to do the legwork. On a console, you download a file on a thumb drive, stick it in your thing, and it does everything for you.
Does everything, yeah.
And it's weird because computers used to be so, like with my Halo days on PC, the things I could do on that game, you can't do them now on PC.
The million needler.
And the thing is all eyes are on PC. So if you are trying to do anything outside the norm on a PC, you're going to get caught first.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Because they're paying attention to you.
This chick, she's a League of Legends like world playing class or whatever. So somebody, like one of the judges or something, saw on her screen like a
She
different
launched
list.
multiple of her round bomby things. I think I saw the story.
Yeah, and then they were like, hold on a minute here. So they looked at her computer and they were like, you're fucking hacking. And she's like, I'm not hacking.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been my friend that I let use my computer or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, you're hacking. Come on. Just admit it. You got caught.
Yep.
The thing is too, and it's a dirty world too. Like, because I even found myself like when I had the power in my hands, like I'm like, if this goes well, what can I use it for? And then I started thinking, the more you're going to use things like that, the less of a player you become.
Yeah.
Because you're letting your equipment run. Like, essentially, you're not even playing the game at that point. You're letting your fucking controller play the game because it's got a chip inside that fucking does what you tell it to do. Like, it's essentially an AI controller.
That's why it took me so long to buy an elite controller, because I wanted that trigger pull. I wanted it faster. I have to physically do it though. You know, like I don't have
three things that God mode a normal player in Modern Warfare is moving your control setup to tactical so that your crouch is on your thumbstick. Because every weapon engagement you get into, you just push the thumbstick down harder and you drop shot. If you continue to hold that in, you start doing this up and down thing. And good luck hitting that. and then number 2 is moving jump to one of your paddles. They have bumper jumper for people without paddle controllers.
I don't use the paddles on my
and the jump, dude, there's something broken about jump and auto aim. If you jump around a corner, you're on them every time. It's crazy. Like, so when you're getting killed by someone jumping around a corner and shooting, you can do that very same thing.
Ooh.
You just got to set your controller up to be a dick.
I just noticed the stream changed the whole name.
What?
It changed the name back to when KBT and I were playing Call of Duty, so I just changed it. Your mom just sent me something.
Why are people complaining? This isn't Call of Duty.
No, I just noticed them. Like, what the hell?
You'll get dicks that'll be like, nice podcast, but this isn't Call of Duty.
Oh, we're talking about Call of Duty. Still counts.
You said duty.
Like the other day, somebody, my mic was still muted or some shit. Guy came in my room and he goes, "You'd get more followers if your mic actually worked." I'm like, okay, prick, how about you go jump off the bridge that you're sitting on?
Yeah. All right, so if you guys need a break, I'm going to transition into something really cool that I did. I talked about it. Natalie helped me with this, and I absolutely, I fucking love this segment right here. So I'm gonna switch over.
Oh yeah, dude, this is gonna be. Oh, you guys are gonna love this.
And now, Dear A-Hole by my daddy.
Dear asshole who stole my parking space. That was my spot. You hear me? Mine! I waited patiently with my blinker on. I made eye contact with the driver who was pulling out. We shared a moment, that special glance that says, yes, my spot is yours. Come hither. Then, there you were, flying around the corner in your vehicle of doom, boldly pulling into my spot without a care in the world. You ruined everything! Thanks a lot, you asshole! And just so you know, you probably should have parked further back. You look like you could use the cardio. Warmly, A. Cortez. P.S. Rotten hell.
Thank you, Galvin.
Natalie she's like, Daddy, I don't want to say that word. I was like, then just say Dear A-Hole. She was so happy to do it. She did like 7 takes. But that's our Dear Asshole of the day, to the asshole that stole the parking spot. We all have definitely run into those individuals before.
Where'd Lightfire go?
I think he went to take a piss. So now it's also that special part of the show. I need to hear from somebody. So let's see.
Please, available.
Hey,
Oh, Chris
people.
Picks.
What's up, Crispy?
Hold on one moment. Let me just mute the stream. What are we doing, everyone?
We can get him on Zoom without a camera.
Well, I would have to end your Zoom call. We're going to be switching to Google Meetings on the next show. And I have an extra webcam here. It's not the best quality, but I have something Crispy can use for now. And Crispy, you said you have a headset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my headset.
We definitely need to pull you back into the show like the old days. What's new in your world? What's going on? What's up?
Well,
You played ambulance.
besides an early morning med vac, everything else is going pretty crispy in my life. I'm enjoying it. Everything's just going good. I mean, yeah, I've even been doing a little bit of dating.
Oh, all right. Let's hear this. I got to hear this now.
Well, it ended up being a cheeseball situation. She's a really wonderful woman, and I like to learn more about her. God forbid she ever looks back on the stream and so hears me saying half this nonsense.
Oh shit! So, have you seen the new Batman trailer?
No.
You need to.
Honestly, Batman's a creepy superhero.
Yes, he's the creepiest. Like Fluffy said, he's not the baddest superhero. He's the creepiest. I am Batman. I am Batman. Do you want some candy? Same voice. And all of his friends. And look at all the people he hangs around with. They're all cartel members. Joker, Riddler. You know.
My question is, who's playing Alfred in this movie?
Yep.
That's my biggest question: is who the fuck is playing Alfred?
Harry.
Patrick Stewart is Alfred.
Oh my God,
I can't believe they're making a Monster Hunter movie.
Are they really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God, I've been playing that game. They're actually doing the end of life patch for it, and on October 1st, the very last patch of it for that game for all NPC.
Nice. Netflix is doing a Resident Evil series.
Are they?
Yes, they
What?
are. Yep.
Oh man, I'm in.
They're talking,
I'm in.
and they're also talking to Mila Jovovich about starring in said series.
What?
Yep.
She didn't want to do. She didn't want to do the last movie. She the movie before was her. She was telling her husband that
She doesn't want to do the movies, but the TV show is going to start from the beginning, and it's going to completely. It's going to be more kind of towards the games than its own side story.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know where it stands with that, but I was excited just to hear that she's in talks with them.
Yeah.
Because she was awesome in that role.
I love Mila.
I thought you were going to say you're just excited to hear that she's intoxicated. What are you trying to do, Mr. Creepy?
Now, when it comes to Mila, I'd be Mr. Creepy. I love Mila Jovovich, dude. Oh my God.
Oh yes. So Crispy, did you cast your vote for the second show?
Oh yeah, Friday. The reason why it wasn't letting me click is every time I refresh the page, it switches whoever's in chat from me back to either KVT or for the perhaps just let it perhaps.
Just let it perhaps.
Let it perhaps.
My thing's like lost communication. Dude, my sensor's right there in my stomach. And my phone's right here. Oh, there we go. Now 106. I had to make sure my blood sugar was good because I am getting sweaty and hot, and that usually means something.
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Funny guy.
So, Crispy scared the ever-living shit out of me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, what did he do?
I fell asleep earlier than I normally do, and I wake up to Joe's in the hospital. And no one answered their fucking phones because you guys were already sleeping at that point. So I'm sitting there panicking, and I finally get him up. He's like, what? I'm like, what's going on? Joe's sleeping. He's home. I'm like, well, what's going on? He's, I just woke up. I gotta wake up. Then he like sat up and started giving me the cliff notes. He's like, call Joe. I'm like, I tried. He's sleeping. Well, talk to him when he wakes up. I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah, then you text me at some point like, yeah, Joe's in the hospital. Do you know anything about this? I was like, nah. I didn't even hear anything about it until you mentioned something.
I didn't want to flip everybody out before I knew what was going on. So of course Chris did.
Chris is like,
"You
I don't
had
know
Dean
if
to talk to. You should have just talked to Dean. Dean's good to talk to."
Chris is like, I don't know if Joe wants to. Dude, Joe's like my brother.
At
Deal with
point,
it.
yeah, at that point, it's kind of, you gotta tell him. You can't just be, Joe's in the hospital, but I don't know if he wants me to tell you that.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't have anal warts. I had a fucking leg that tried to die.
The thing that scared me when I first heard it, because as I said, I only got like the Cliff Notes, because I was at
No,
work.
let's be honest. If you hear that I'm in the hospital, most people are thinking I'm having a heart attack. I mean, I'm not in denial about what I am. You know, like my dad was surprised I wasn't having a heart attack. Let's just put it that way.
See, I knew you didn't, because Crispy would have immediately said Joe had a heart attack instead of Joe was in the hospital. So I knew it was something different.
All censoring would have been gone. I would have called, like, the Joe signal would have been summoned, and everything be damned.
Yeah. You would have gotten text
Chris
messages.
was like, it was kind of like a wake-up call. I was like, wake-up call? I'm fully awake. I was like, it's a wake-up call for my friends, maybe, because I've been saying that I have a weight issue. You know, it's not that I'm fucking eating McDonald's every day. It's just I have medical problems. I don't know what's going on with my body. Don't have the money to find out. And so I was like, it's a wake-up call to my friends. Say, hey, you know, maybe, you know, give Joe a hand once in a while with, like, figuring out his medical shit. You know, like, I'm talking about a specific few, not you two, not you guys.
Yeah.
But there's a few specific people I'm addressing that have the ability to help me, that have kind of been sleeping on it, that have offered to help me, but then when push comes to shove, they suddenly don't have phones.
I've been in there.
Some of those people that are like, hey, if you ever need anything, give me a call.
But when Crispy,
Some of those people that have more money than I'll ever see in my life, and then they disappear when, you know, the offer was going to be redeemed.
Yep.
when Crispy first gave me the Cliff Notes, my panic set in, going, oh shit, if Joe is going through what I went through, this is going to be really fucking bad. Because you didn't have that. I went blind, I went paralyzed, and I hold the highest blood sugar in medical fucking history while being conscious.
Yeah,
but
the blood sugar gave off the symbol of a gummy bear.
Chris was there when, dude, we can't even get his blood sugar through a blood test. We have to do more tests. And even Chris was like, what do you mean? This man should not be conscious. They said that. I'm sitting right there. I'm sitting right here. You're like, no, you, sir, should be dead. My blood sugar was over 1,000. Do you remember the exact number, Crispy?
Oh, go ahead.
It was at 999. It was at the point where they know the machine could go higher, but it said no. What the hell?
Oh, my God. That was scary. But when I heard the legs, and I'm like, oh, fuck, no. And then Joe calls me, and he's just Joe.
Fuck. I was like, oh, fuck, no. Here's where I lose my leg.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
That wouldn't have been pretty at all.
I mean, right now it's fucking with me a little bit, but not like it was. But
yeah,
they still, dude. You want to talk about something weird? Is someone ultrasounding your legs? That's fucking weird. Especially when they're doing I don't know what they would call it, like a vein springiness test. Because then they got to jab the thing into your vein and fucking see if it comes back and lets flow through. I got to hear what it sounds like when my fucking veins are pumping blood through. Kind of sounds like, I don't know, a heartbeat. Just with more swoosh.
Did they rub gel all over your leg?
They were very fast.
Yeah.
Some ladies in the middle of it, they're cleaning me up after an ultrasound. They took an EKG and an ultrasound at the same time. So I'm trying to be laying still while this lady's jabbing things in fucking parts of veins that I didn't even know I had. And fucking, I mean, she's all the way up in the crease of my pelvis and stuff. She was like, I'm going to have to roll this back. Can you pull your shorts back up farther? And I was like, I have two hands and you have two hands. And you only need one to operate that thing. So, give me a little help here. I'm a big dude. And the other lady's laughing her ass off. It's just like, but whatever EKG they hooked me up to compared to, I was on drug. I don't know if it was a drug trial, but I was on ADHD medication back in the day that required me to go for EKGs just to make sure it wasn't fucking with me. So obviously it was heavy in the speedy uppy methy fucking world. But so I'd have to go for weekly EKGs.
Yeah.
And I remember how much of a pain in the ass those fucking suction cup size fucking sticky things were. Now they got these little tiny little 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch fucking squares. They just stick all over you, and they look like the fucking double stick tapes you fucking put
Oh, the
coat hangers up with, and then
3Ms.
pull the fucking thing underneath, and it releases.
3Ms.
But yeah, they weren't even like hooked up to me with wires. They were just like put all these fucking dots on me, and were like using an iPad to fucking read my shit. I'm like,
Wait,
all right. They're like, just lay still, it'll be okay. I'm like, all right. I can't really go anywhere anyway. You got the railings up, so I'm fat. I got to roll. I have to roll, turn, flip. You know, you ever seen anybody try to move a whale? Yeah, you need a sling. I don't know.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I don't know, but it was terrifying, dude. Like, Crispy knew I was scared because I'm like screaming and fucking, I'm like almost hysterical because, dude, it hurt. Like, it's weird.
I don't know. If I would
Numb
be the
also
better spot for this.
feel like when, as you know, you have neuropathy, so a numbness also is pain. Like, it's numb pain. It's weird.
It was like, how do you
It
walk
takes
when you
away
can't
the
feel
feeling
your
of limb,
legs?
and then it inserts a shocking, burning, terrible fucking pain.
The sucky thing about like what I have, and people ask me all the time, like, how do you walk with numb legs? Well, I don't. I don't. My legs, I know are there. I can feel them, but I don't feel them the same. It is literally like, it feels like I have two big things of electricity on my feet. When every step I take hurts, I can feel it through my
gives
whole
you a
nervous
shock
system.
every
Yeah.
time you-
And the medications that I've taken, here's the kick for diabetic. I love this. I have to lose weight for my blood sugar to stay alive. If you take the medication for neuropathy, it causes, number one side effect, and it happens to me every time,
Weight gain.
excessive weight gain. All right, so you want me to take this medication to walk so I can exercise, but the
But-
medication is going to kill me faster because of my diabetes. It makes no fucking sense. The only thing that really works with it is the greenery. It's the only thing that's like perfect.
I just thought about kind of how it feels. You remember that scene in Daredevil when he's fighting Kingpin?
Yeah.
When his vision's pulsing?
Yeah, that's
That's
exactly
like
what it feels like.
when you're taking a step.
Yep. Exactly what it feels
When your
like.
foot hits the ground and your body weight transfers to it, it's like you're feeling your leg from the inside out. It's like you're feeling it from the bone. You're not feeling it from the physical flesh. It's weird, and I definitely have experienced it, and it's not cool.
That sucks. It sucks. I'm going to have to add all these topics to the description when the show's over.
It's whatever.
It does suck, and as I said, like the one thing that really does help with it is still illegal here, and I'm not giving up my right to carry for this stuff. I'll wait a year for it to be legal.
There's an amendment to that, bro. As long as you get your medical, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's an amendment to it, which is why I was considering it myself.
Oh.
Supposedly, I've been told. So do some research on that.
Yeah,
But,
I'll do some research on that.
We're gonna.
You know what's funny? Jimmy Buffett, I think, has a band called Coral Reefer, and that happens to be. He also is a huge sponsor or owns some dispensaries around here, and their products are named Coral Reefer. So Jimmy Buffett's heavy into the medical weed thing, I guess, or the pens anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Willie Nelson isn't.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he is. He recently had to quit smoking weed. He
Yeah.
went to vaping it and stuff, or edibles, but
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. That's an
Yeah,
old story,
because his
Crispy. Where
lungs.
have you been?
yeah.
Um,
But like right now, like in the arch of my foot, I have this crazy like pinching fucking crappy feeling. And my feet feel like I have them in hot seltzer water.
Do you need some blackberry kush?
The
I have some surfing in a hurricane.
there you go.
right there.
A good thinking.
Oh.
Cold reefer.
Yeah. The one sucky thing too, and I hate when people downplay this, specifically certain family members of mine. But like when I get a pain in my knee or like my ankle or any other pain that's not my normal pain, That is very fucking
It's
bad.
debilitating.
It's 3 times worse because I can't feel like normal people feel. I feel pain constantly. So if I'm feeling something else on top of that, that
Yeah,
usually means it's really fucking bad. Everyone's like, oh no, just walk it off, you'll be fine. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I ain't walking shit off. This is bad.
But
It sucks. I hate it.
like
hate it.
when I got feeling back in my leg, I still felt like half of like I had partial feeling back. Like I could feel parts of my knee like that I couldn't feel before, but I wouldn't feel what I'm used to feeling. And in my calf, it felt like I've gone through muscle atrophy because I was hospitalized for a month and I didn't move. So I know what that feels like. And this was like the opposite. Like when feeling came back, it was almost like the muscle was stuck flexed.
Yeah.
Like it didn't have command over how tense it was. You know what I mean? Like it didn't have that released feel. Like I think it's okay now. The doctors say it's fine. Obviously, I'm going to go back and, get it checked, and because that shit just doesn't happen for no reason.
Yeah.
But dude, it was crazy. I remember having to like throw my hip to fucking get my leg to move. Like it was dead. Like I there was times where I couldn't control my leg.
It's not a
It was fucking terrifying.
try doing it while
I
going
was
blind
standing.
at the same time.
I was standing at the counter at our little fucking island thingy, swinging my leg back and forth, telling Chris, I don't know, something's wrong, and I'm just I'm freaking the fuck out. And he's like, and he's sitting there trying to fucking, rub my leg to see if I fucking get circulation back. I'm like, that's not working.
Chris,
What do you want me to do?
Crispy,
You're supposed to have all the answers.
I just realized
was
how
scary.
close me, Joe, and Crispy are.
Yeah.
We're all, like,
He's
medical-
rubbing Joe's
trying
leg.
to.
He offered to hold my pee-pee so I could pee like a man. He didn't have to do it. I was able to actually get up at that point in the hospital. Crispy, if Joe and I ever like go like completely like fucked, we are so hiring you to be our nurse. Hands down.
I told him
I
he
don't
needs to
trust
go
anyone
into that
else but
shit.
you.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no.
What's going to happen if something happens to me?
Well, we do have shovels, lime, and fire. No, we take care of
I
you,
was
Crispy, too.
Badass Viking funeral I've ever seen.
It took. Hold on. What's? Can you read
He
Megan's
said he
comment,
wants a
Brian? I
badass
can't.
leg.
It took two guys holding down my leg just to tattoo my foot.
What's the one above that? Because it's cut off on my screen.
Why do you tattoo a foot when you're going to have socks and
Muscles
sneakers on
due
it?
to random paralysis have conversion disorder and pseudo seizures. We feel that too.
Yeah,
I have
it
lots of
sucks.
seizures. Like now, I'm having a seizure. Sorry.
Like throw them in the tub with some laundry and soap.
It kind of looked like the truffle shuffle,
Truffle shot.
only with my face.
See,
It's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh. I said it because it was funny.
you slept through your tattoos. I know people that are like that love the whole sensation.
sleeve
Then I know
sucks.
people that like freak the fuck out.
Yeah, tattoos don't bother
Yeah,
me.
my sleeves hurt real bad. Oh my God, they fucking suck, dude.
All right, if Crispy were to get a tattoo, it'd take a month just to find his skin to tattoo it.
Yeah, right. Through the carpet.
All the hair, they'd have to do wax after wax after wax.
See,
You got to call in a professional landscaping company
you
just
gotta
to
go to
fucking.
Lowe's, get a Ryobi.
It's not working. Someone get Juan from the illegal lawn service.
We need 10 grit. We need 10 grit.
Where's
I don't
Juan?
remember this.
Where's Juan and his brother Diego? We need them here now.
See, and then there's going to be a day we're all going to be passed out somewhere, and Crispy's going to go get some hot wax while we're all sleeping, and it's going to suck.
Yeah,
Crispy has been plotting his revenge for years. He is such a patient man. He's waiting for that moment. He's just waiting for
I
it.
believe Crispy and I actually share the same philosophy. 120 boxes of wax later.
Wait, what?
Crispy and I share the same philosophy: is revenge is a dish that's best served cold.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. Yes. And I'm on.
Oh, it's so
I'm on.
funny how
What? Say that again.
I'll be like, oh, it's so funny, huh? You're the bald one now, fuckers.
See,
Hey.
the one great thing, or
Calm
like,
yourself.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Got, but
Damn it! I was gonna say something. I hate those moments when like the thought is right there, you're about to speak, and it blank.
Yep.
Like I don't even know what I was thinking. I'm not a fucking clue. Not
and
a
it's
clue.
usually my fault.
Oh my god! I was listening to our last show in the car, and I let Natalie listen to a piece of it, like when she got in the car, and it was specifically the pet peeves, and the things that annoy people, and it came to the Joe and Chris discussion about the that one person who magically hates everything you like.
Oh,
God.
Natalie listened to it.
That's
She goes,
definitely me.
She goes, I can name like 12 things right now that I know Joe loves, but if Crispy likes them, Joe hates them. I was like, yes!
That's just called being an older brother. I got to do my job.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, man.
Oh, wait a minute. So that means
I have to go do my human business, too. I got to go drain the main vein. I'll be right back.
that means I can do that stuff too, since I'm like the older brother.
Oh, yeah. So we'll leave Alan and Crispy here. There you go. I'll be right back.
You know what? Doctor Who sucks.
You can't even pull that statement off at all. That's
Okay.
just
I tried.
That's just not even. You're not even physically capable of saying that.
Yeah.
It's just not convincing.
That wasn't me. That was a voice actor saying that. Because
I am so glad that this is her last fucking season.
You know what? I don't blame her.
I blame the writing.
I blame the writers because she had the feeling. She did. She captivated me several times.
Oh, you were
And-
captivated.
Yeah, no, I really was. Like, I was like, okay, so she can be a doctor. Like, okay, let's see it. But then the writers, they just fucked it up. They just fucked it up. That's it was all in
She
the
lost
writing.
me when she went, I need to take this show is too much and I need more time off to spend with my family. Bitch,
I think
you just took on the biggest role in television.
yeah.
That's something
Period.
that you say maybe like 5-6 years down the line, not at the fucking starting line.
Yeah, but I think she saw the line that got crossed. She did.
What was
And
that?
with the whole the political part of it, where it's all
I think
it's just
she was rushed to jump on a bandwagon.
she could be a good doctor. Is all I could say. There was a whole bunch of other political stuff that was going on at the time that they pushed into the show, and there
Which
was
they
like,
should never have
there was
done.
all kinds of agendas that were trying to be pushed, and like the first 2 episodes, I gave her 1, then I gave her 2, and she had me. And it wasn't the writing, it wasn't the story, it was her. She had me.
My favorite 2 episodes were the first one and then the Dalek special.
Oh,
I think it was the New
yes,
Year's
dollar,
special.
Yeah.
That one was good.
That was good. Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, they're changing the Daleks again." No, incorrect. This is a specific Dalek who had to use technology from Earth to get back to doing what he was doing. It's a one-off. The whole fucking Dalek race did not change overnight. No, it was just that one.
Yeah.
He was built in a fucking junkyard.
Where are my Daleks?
I sent Joe
The
some.
angels.
What?
The wooden
Chris, you gotta get
Cyberman,
closer to
remember
the phone, bro.
The wooden Cyberman was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny. You would know that you would know that I'm telling the truth because we're in a truth field. And I forget the exact speech, but everything he said, the Cyberman had to turn his gun and shoot himself. It was brilliant. Matt Smith was amazing.
Oh yeah.
He was amazing.
Chris, we
Capaldi
missed
too.
out on
Capaldi.
Comic Genius. I was telling him while I was in the bathroom next to him to start yelling, "Put the knife down." But
No,
he didn't.
maybe no.
Shit. Another
No,
like,
Joe, put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
oh shit. This is the problem with doing Sunday shows, and this is why Friday's not a bad. You don't work most Saturdays. You're off anyways. Very rarely you go out on a Saturday, right?
It's getting
We
to be
didn't
more.
do any real planning either.
Yeah, no. This was thrown together fast.
Could, hold on. Could you imagine y'all
I
being
don't-
put on a lie detector
Go ahead.
test and the questions you would ask each other?
Oh,
Oh, you know what? Let's call Sheriff JD Grudd. JD Grudd.
you just
Grady Judd.
JD
Grady Judd. Let's call Sheriff Grady Judd.
He's JD.
And we'll see if we can see if we can get a polygraph in, and
That's an idea.
that's an idea right there. Good
Oh,
one,
that would
Megan.
be so messed up a live feed of all of us with a polygraph machine.
Hell yeah, that'd be
no.
fucking awesome.
Well,
All the questions we would have for each other.
no. See, but KBT, for this to work properly, you would have to be the one asking the questions.
Yes.
You know all of us better than we know us, so you would have to be asking the questions to me, Crispy, and Brian.
I was going to say, so what really happened that day in front of the bank?
So, Crispy, tell me
I don't
about
know
this
the man
party.
with the masks, I swear.
Oh my god, yeah. Do you know what?
I'm just kidding.
Do you know what?
Chicken neck. What?
If we can arrange that to happen, like with the Polk County Sheriff's Department, Joe, you down with hosting and asking questions to the three of us on a
Dude, we can
polygraph?
figure it out for sure, but we need to. Well, if you want to do something for Polk County, we got to do some sort of fundraiser and
Yeah.
bring awareness to whatever that other thing they were trying to do.
See, I like that. That's funny. I never. That is a
want
great
people-
idea.
I want people to utilize that home safety freaking defense course that's free.
Is it free?
Yeah. Well, it was when we started having a problem with all these protests and shit. They were every weekend they were doing a free home security freaking.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
remember that. I remember that.
Teach you how to clear your own house. Teach you how to defend yourself in your house. You know, like if somebody comes in trying to harm you.
Vacuum.
Yeah,
All
Chris,
right.
you need to put a headset in the bottom of your
Actually,
phone.
I know exactly how to fix that. Give me 2 seconds. Crispy, answer the phone in 2 seconds.
He can just. I was gonna say.
You do this. I just realized this now. I don't know why I just realized this now.
But he has to have his headset plugged in.
No, I call him on Facebook and not the phone.
Oh.
Hey.
What's up? See, he sounds clearer already. Because it's going through data and not the phone line now. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
because I don't know for me because I have a cell booster in my room and I'm on Wi-Fi.
It's
so
not that.
It's the
your
phone
mic.
call itself. When I'm talking to you on Facebook Messenger, like I just did a Messenger phone call to Crispy, you're going through data now. You sound fine.
good.
Yeah, dude, I had when I was at the hospital and stuff, full 5G. I think I still have 5G at my house right now.
Sarah's had 5G on and off here.
Yeah,
I want
I
5G.
have. Well, I'm on Wi-Fi. As soon as I turn it off, I'm on 5G though.
I want 5G. I want 5G
I
now.
have-
Now.
Do it
Oh,
now.
I have full. Well, this is different. I have full LTE, but that's because of our hotspot.
Yeah.
Our cell spot.
Oh yeah.
Either way, dude, 5G. But what? It's still, dude. Nothing worked. I haven't seen a cell phone speed like I did when they fully launched Spark.
Oh my God, yeah, Spark.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Dude,
Dude, on one bar of service,
Yep.
one single bar of service, I had 100 up down.
yeah, dude, Spark was amazing.
It's just they didn't have the infrastructure.
Nope. Nope.
Like, if you really look at it, Spark was the original 5G.
Well,
In essence.
that's why T-Mobile wants Sprint. Because Sprint spent all their money putting fiber towers in.
Yep. Everywhere.
Sprint owns all their towers have been upgraded. Like while they were falling behind during the 4G stuff, they were spending all the money to get future-proofed.
And it's paying off
And,
right now.
Yeah.
Well, now they own Sprint
is,
outright, which is nice.
But Verizon, I don't understand. I mean, I get Verizon shtick, and like Brian, I know Brian likes Verizon, but I've never been a Verizon guy personally. I mean, the reason I can see why people like Verizon, because 9 out of 10 times you pick up your phone, it's gonna work for what you need it to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you're looking to ask it to do extra stuff, that's going to cost you money. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just looking to pick up a phone, look at a quick YouTube video, whatever, it's great in most areas. But if you're trying to use it for free hotspot to broadcast through, or if you want to like use that as your main source of internet, unless you have some fancy schmancy hotspot, like that's expensive.
Even
Dude, I still want to stomp that kid's head in, dude.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that was a unicorn. We won't discuss why, but that was a unicorn.
I can get another
And
one.
he killed a
There-
unicorn.
there's one left.
He killed the great white buffalo.
There's one left, and I can get it.
White Buffalo.
Great white buffalo. We'll get it.
Yeah, $500.
Dude, that was such an OG. Oh my god, dude, that thing's legendary. It got me through so many tight spots. And then if you break the fucking charging port, it's $4 online to replace.
Yeah, to replace the
thing.
fucking thing. Yeah, they just slipped the SIM card in.
I do like how T-Mobile now has unlimited, unthrottled hotspot 4G and 5G, $50 a month.
Yeah. Well, like everybody's always been saying, like bandwidth isn't a finite resource. It's ever refreshing. So there's no reason why you should have, like in America, we've been paying for our data 2 and 3 times over.
Yeah.
The same data we're already using with or without that plan.
People in other countries laugh at us because the business model set up for internet in America
Is a
is
joke.
ridiculous. Like if you go overseas, like T-Mobile is huge overseas. The American market is just gravy for them. So like you go over there and
It's huge.
you just tap on something and it opens and it starts playing. And it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, you have this with your plan, whatever. It's, 350 gigabytes per minute or, whatever.
Yeah.
The
data you pay for is the data you own. I mean, like, unlimited over there means unlimited. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no bullshit involved. No, like, between 9 and 5, it's throttled or...
Or 50
Like,
gigabytes.
Oh, I
on
have a
Tuesday
story
when the
about that.
moon's at 45 degrees, it's 70 cents extra, or like. But what's crazy to think about is how big Virgin Mobile is overseas.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
with cable and all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
A lot
even
of
know
these
they were a
companies-
cable provider.
A lot of these
Cable
companies
provider.
that are in the country, like, it's a business model here, and it was set up as a business model. If it was set up like it
'cause
was,
it's run by all the old phone monopolies.
if it was set up like it was over there initially here, dude, we would have. It'd be insane. It'd be insane.
If there was more than 3 companies financially benefiting from everything, even though yes, the phone monopoly broke up the businesses, but they just opened more.
Right.
They're all tied to each other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Like, I mean, U.S. Cellular is still charging people money because it's now registered with whatever's in your area.
U.S.
Cellular came
Holy
back as a
shit.
prepaid service.
Yep, they did.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
But U.S. Cellular never went anywhere. They just started being a profiting company they started renting out their cell areas because cell phone, the tower had cell blocks, like how far the tower could receive signal. Those were cells, like each individual cell. And, they owned essentially virtual space.
Right.
They owned air and all the big phone all the big phone companies and shit own all the cell phone companies and the way they always have, and the cable companies and the monopoly that's run America for years.
Yep.
Even though monopolization is illegal.
Yeah, so just open another company, call it a different name, and add it as a fucking like a donating company to yours or whatever. We just so happen to donate our profits to this company. Or whatever the fuck it is.
They got their way around things. What the
Well,
hell?
it's so funny too. It still happens. They're gonna have to stop it eventually. But it's so funny. Like even in Connecticut, especially in Connecticut, you'll find places where like AT&T owns these lines, so only fuck off, you fucking G Unit fucking internet works here, and Verizon owns this fucking street, so you can only get paid to ass fuck you monthly internet over here. You know, like it's, I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
I'm sick of the fucking internet wars here. I really am. It's really not as complicated as we're allowing it to be. Everybody should have the same internet access. They shouldn't have to, like Dean in Alabama, dude, the shit they go through just to get fucking beyond dial-up speeds is insane. And the company, like where he used to live, they hit like right outside of his driveway. They wouldn't run a line down his driveway. They wanted to charge him $7,000 for the install plus prepaying 6 months.
It's like Don and Ray's house. The internet's right at the end of the street. They won't bring it. They want like $4,000 to bring the wire down the street.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me? And not only that, there was like, I forget how many people that would be signing up for this internet. So they're guaranteed making money. Like it'll be paid for
in a year.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And they still don't want to do it.
It's ridiculous.
All these, remember when Verizon, Fios, and all that shit, and then they started lending out or leasing out parts of Verizon so that these little companies could go run their fiber for them, and then they could collect money under their own company, but really it's Verizon, but they're operating as a sub-company of Verizon.
Frontier.
You know, that's
None of the sneaky stuff in there.
Frontier, Xfinity, all these. I mean, the only company that I've heard good things about that actually is able to get fiber in their neighborhood is fucking AT&T. I heard that like when you get AT&T fiber, it's what they say you're getting. Yeah, it might be more expensive or whatever, but
it's guaranteed.
Have what you're paying for.
It's guaranteed.
You know what I mean? If you're paying for 1,000 up down, you're getting 11 up and down. You know what I mean? 1,100 up down.
It's funny this year.
You know what's insane to think about? Where my parents live in Westfield, they can get 2,000.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because the city in Westfield took over.
They
took over all of it. Yeah. So, like, you know, Comcast is in there for the customers who want Comcast, but if you want the Westfield internet, you get the Westfield internet, and it is
it's
it's like the power company in Chicopee and Westfield, both too. Cheapest power bill ever because they have all their own shit.
Yeah, Chicopee is actually the cheapest electrical bill in
service provider
the country.
Yep.
Now, before Chicopee and Westfield, when they retook over their own power supplies, the only other place that was cheaper in history is Holyoke, because Holyoke used to.
Because they made all the power. What are you doing, Chris?
Yeah, what are you doing?
They made all their own power, supplied their own city, parts of Chicopee, parts of South Hadley, and parts of West Springfield with power for free because they had such an excess.
Wow.
Yeah. And then when it got privatized, of course, now you're getting charged for it.
We moved to Florida.
Chris, what are you doing on your keyboard, dude?
The internet's for porn.
The internet is for porn,
Yeah.
but we don't want to hear it.
It sounds like you're fucking over there with a goddamn jackhammer on your keyboard.
That's not a jack.
Why don't you just plug the headset into the bottom
That might
of
be
your
a
phone
jack,
like
but,
a human?
but there's no hammer.
Well, actually, Crispy, do you got anything to close us out today?
Okay.
All right, it was good talking to you, Crispy. We're going to start winding down, so we'll talk to you soon.
Roger
We
that.
gotta get you on
Love
Zoom
you, Crispy.
next week or next show.
Yeah, you guys might even see my face. Holy crap.
Yeah, I got the space there for you.
I want to see yours and Gramps' face over here really soon to enjoy some purple lemonade.
Chicken fried steak.
No.
Chicken fried steak.
We're getting there.
Chicken
We're getting
fried
there.
steak.
We're getting there. Purple lemonade first, then chicken fried steak.
Purple lemonade. I'm down for purple lemonade.
Yeah, well, you know, I usually get out of
I'm
work
not
by
even sure what
5.
purple lemonade means.
He just wants
do you
something.
Neither do
remember-
I, but
do
it's
you-
probably gonna have.
Do you remember that
psychedelic effects.
little pack of cigarettes I gave you? You know.
Yeah, purple lemonade, like Skittles.
Yeah, it's like Skittles.
Your homemade candy.
Yeah, my homemade
Yes,
candy.
yes.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, you have fun, Crispy. We'll talk to you soon.
Rain,
You guys have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Purple lemonade.
Have a good one.
Purple lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lemonade
My blood
makes me trip balls.
I don't know if you can physically see it, but my blood sugar is
Yeah, I can see your eyes.
getting there. So
You got that Forrest Whitaker.
You're
eye
getting
going on.
Straxy.
I will not melt them with acid.
We will melt them with acid. We shall not melt them with acid. I love that scene.
Yep, it is the best. I love
Strax and all these amazing Doctor Who characters.
that they're not using now because the new writer sucks.
Dude, that was so disappointing.
There should be a dear asshole Doctor Who writer in there, but there's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Oh, you don't even know. I have friends in Liverpool and stuff like that. Dude, they haven't even seen Capaldi, let alone fucking. A lot of them are Tennant fans, and after they changed Tennant, they kind of fell off. Or everybody loves Matt Smith too. But
Capaldi was good too. I loved them all except for Jodie.
Dude.
yeah,
Dude.
I love Capaldi, dude. I think he
Capaldi, yeah.
brought a new
Baker.
spite, a
You,
new spice,
the
a new
not me
angle.
one. Yeah, she's my carer. She cares, so I don't have to.
Well, you should have seen me before. I was an old Scott man.
Yeah. These eyebrows. It's like they're going to seed from my face and form their own independent country of eyebrows.
What is it? Kidneys? I don't like the cover.
I don't like the color of my
whatever the fuck
kidneys.
that- Yeah. Oh, kidneys. Oh, I don't like the color.
Handles. Used to be a little robot head, and now you really let yourself go.
Oh, is that a weeping angel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of.
Oh,
I also
yeah.
have one sealed in a box in a pop protector up there because apparently they are in the vault.
Oh.
Really?
So now a $9 Weeping Angel is going for average around $50.
Nice.
You know what's one that's been going up and down in price is the Capaldi one where he had his guitar in the Sonic specs.
Oh.
Everyone thought
When
they
he's
were
playing-
gay. I liked them.
I liked him.
I loved it, dude. I thought that was great. The Sonic specs and shit. He still had a screw. He could still have a screwdriver.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had them both for a while. Then the first Doctor's wearing it. What is browser history? Give me those. So the Doctor clearly looks at porn.
Yeah. Give me those.
Yeah, that was good. I wish they'd go back to the old writing.
A lot of people are talking about how Doctor Who might be dead.
You know the best thing? We're talking about Doctor Who, and my second favorite Doctor is right there next to me.
Yep.
Right there. Hey.
Oh, the other one. I think the other one's behind it. Actually, I don't know where the other one went. I do like. I think my sister got me that the one on the wall there, above Capaldi.
I have two doctors. I
Hanging
have
right
two
there.
doctors chilling right here. Capaldi on the bottom, and then the seventh doctor, I think, the guy with the scarf and the hat.
Tom Baker.
Yeah, that's the third
Four.
Doctor.
Tom Baker
Yeah, so I
was
have the
the
fourth
shit.
and the, 13th?
Yeah. No, 12. 4 and
Chilling
12.
right here.
So
4
here,
and 12 is my polls.
here's now. This is a tricky
You're a
question.
savage chicken. I know the other word. Sorry.
This is a tricky question. What doctor, which doctor stayed in his body the longest?
Tom Baker.
What do you think?
I'm still a new-ish Whovian, but I forget who's the original OG.
The
guy?
answer to the question is Peter Capaldi.
No,
Capaldi,
Tom
yeah.
Baker.
Nope. I'm talking in the timeline. Peter Capaldi held his form the longest because he was imprisoned for 4 billion years.
Yeah,
No,
that's a trick question.
yeah, but he
He was stuck in that box.
No, yeah, but
When you're
no,
going,
when you're talking about it like that, then yes. But when you're talking about series wise and everything else, it's Tom Baker.
Tennant,
'Cause-
he almost beat Baker. If David Tennant would have stayed on for 4 more months, he would have been the longest Doctor. Because he did
I
the
don't
movies
understand
after
why-
the series.
Because temporal flux.
I don't understand
temporal
why
flux
the
doesn't
Doctor
count
Who
for time.
actors burn out so quick.
Well, the whole premise of the show, the reason they started Regeneration is because William Hartnell, who played the first Doctor, got sick and couldn't do it, and the show was so popular.
Yeah.
So they regenerated.
Yeah.
But after so long, they want to tell so many stories, the whole show gets rebooted. And that's why it's been on for as long as it has, except now we're stuck with someone who can't fuck. And the sad thing about Chibnall is the man co-created Torchwood. Torchwood was fucking phenomenal. He came and went. And the man wrote half the fucking Torchwood series. And he can't write an episode of Doctor Who? Really?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Which the
I
lead
would say- I
character of
think it's
Torchwood
his
was
side
a
agendas
primary
that are
character in Doctor Who.
Tweaking
throughout-
his.
The one
Where'd
good...
your mic go?
What?
Oh, never mind. It's a delay.
Ah.
I'm looking at you and I can't. Yeah.
The one good thing that Chibnall did in the new series of Doctor Who is finally bring Captain Jack back.
Hell yeah.
The
Hell yeah.
only good thing that he did. Although I did like seeing Cyberman and Time Lord dress. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. The whole story was shit. And, well, no, the Master, too. The guy who plays the Master now,
Is good.
he is good. And I hope he goes past Chibnall so we can actually, have a Master
What was her
Do
name?
they,
What was
when
her
is
name?
she regenerating?
this year. Well, this season coming.
Hopefully she actually regenerates and they don't just kill the show.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to kill the show.
They're not going to kill the
They
show.
lost a lot
Yeah.
of people
Yeah,
after
but they-
Capaldi.
But the
I-
BBC
before
knows
Capaldi.
Doctor Who is their biggest.
Yeah, it's a
Well, they're
huge
gonna have
cash
to-
cow.
They're going to have to shed their fucking liberal agenda.
Yep.
Yep.
That they are.
Yep.
But with that being said, KBT, what do you got to close us out today?
If something feels wrong, it probably is. Go to the doctor, get it checked. I don't know.
That's a
all I
good
can
one.
say.
That's a good one.
It's like I'm ending the show because something is clearly wrong right now. I'm seeing my face turning red and purple. That's not a
Yeah,
good sign.
I'm watching that.
Well, that
too.
could be all the blues behind you. Don't be too scared.
No,
about
no, no.
that.
I know that. I can see it in my hands too. Like when I actually look down at
Yeah.
my hands. So
So
we're
you
gonna,
probably need to eat something.
yeah, we're gonna remedy that. So, Lot of Fire. What do you got to close us out?
Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life. And what do I got? I got nothing today. Do you
Today
be
was
happy?
just a fun impromptu.
It was. It was. The original, this, normally these are planned, but so much has happened. We're just like, fuck it, whatever. Here's our base. I want to get this out, talk about it, and then we'll just keep going. But we are coming back, as I said, tomorrow. I'll probably be on streaming Call of Duty at some point, hopefully with KBT. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a new possible feature we can figure out how to co-stream. So.
Yes, we need to look into that. So we'll
Hey, if you guys wait until I get home, I'll jump on too.
Oh, I'll play with you when you get home too, big boy. I'm just kidding.
Stop!
Oh, baby.
See, that was so awkward for me. I couldn't even deliver that smoothly.
Shit.
Oh, that
Don't
coronavirus.
die.
God, my corona's acting up again.
Goddamn
I'm
corona.
Batman.
I got a case of the Bud Light right now.
Shit. All right, with all that being said. Oh, yeah. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Low blood sugar and everything. I don't care. Woo! You have just listened to another episode of the Just Let It Happen podcast. I'm A. Cortez.
Live fire.
KBT.
And if you want to see our podcast page, donate, buy our merch, see our past episodes, anything, go to JLIHpodcast.com.
And hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, share, follow, like, subscribe, and whatever it does on Twitch.
And
I don't know.
And hit that little bell on YouTube so you get the notifications as we are broadcasting.
Yeah, Facebook too.
Yep.
Gummy
Gummy
Bald head.
Oh.
It is now safe to end the live stream
Oh, baby.
/ podcast.